Hello YouTube, it's your buddy Serpentus back again. Oh, it's raining. Okay, where we left off last time I actually found over there where the cave was. So, I managed to find the cave, do some work and that. I did find some gold and put it in there. So we've got that smelting. Oh yes, I was going to show you. It's night time. We'll sleep through the night cycle. If I can get down here. And then we'll also speak. Nope, still raining. We will actually get into working with the Tinker's Construct Forge. I'm just setting up my alarm. Yes, we said we were going to try and find some gold and all that. Well, I actually found some, thank God. It was definitely, like my painting, it was definitely a blessing. Nothing in here, but I actually made some patterns, and I'll show you how to do that now. At least it stopped raining. Okay, before I mention, there's blank patterns here. Okay, I've already made tool rod and pickaxe. I also found the lava that we almost fell into when we first started the game. Okay, so we'll make an axe head. So you just take that out of there. We'll make. I won't worry about weapons yet. I will eventually make weapons, but I mainly want to build tools to start with. And not all tools either. Actually, yeah, I'll get a broad axe. I'll get a. These are mainly for the lumber axe. I really do want a lumber axe. Excavator head. Alright. I've just got two of that dumbass. Always making mistakes, aren't I? Alright. You can use pretty much whatever materials you want. I'm going to use cobblestone, and you just put your pattern there, and it creates your head. See? That's the excavator head. You can use these if you want to actually make the tools. See, I can make a stone pick. If I want to, it's just a shard. You get shards off a few different bits and pieces. But I'm not going to use them for that purpose. I'm going to use them for molds, which I will show you next. We'll just get all these done. Oh yeah, I made a backpack too. I finally got enough string from spiders. I died 3 times doing it. Yes, you can all laugh. I thought it was hilarious anyway. So we've got some gold in there, as you can see. Then we get there. You turn to your actual piece, whichever piece you're going to use. You right click it, it places it in the basin. Then we right click and pour. This will create a mold. See, we now have the excavator head cast. That's a mold now for us to use. We can pour however many metals we want into that. It's just the best way to actually make. This is if you want to make tool handles instead of just using wood ones, because I find often if you use different tool handles, quite a lot of the time you actually get better results. Okay. I'm just setting them up over there because I will use them later. And it gets them out of my pack at the moment. Because you need a pick head, a binding, and a... See, there's the binding, and then an actual handle. And that'll give you, so to speak, pickaxe. And of course, we don't want a gold pickaxe, so we're not going to use a gold pickaxe. I should actually get a... Excuse me for a second, I'll just get a chest. I often have chests near where I'm working, Like here I'll go like this, and then I'll put the moulds in it. Over here I'll put one, and put the cast bits. Because I may need them later, I don't know. You know what I mean? If I break my actual mould or lose it by accident. Come on, I do clumsy things like that. Have we already done a shovel head? No. So, we will also create the tool forge, which is another table. It's for the more advanced tools like the excavator and all that. We will do that soon enough. You see, this way I can have all the patterns done up as molds if I want to. Did I just double that one? Yeah, I did. Yeah. Let's see if you can do it. So, some of the actual versions you can resmelt the... See, that's why I generally empty my pack as I'm doing it. I don't make clumsy mistakes. And it probably won't melt. No, okay, that's no worries. No worries at all. We will get some more... Yeah, we found heaps of rubber wood. Okay, one of the chests in that dungeon. So we're pretty set for what rubber wood at the moment. I'm just going to make more patterns because I think we will actually look at, so to speak. I know I won't need all that, but I don't care. You know what I mean? Wood is so easy to get, it's not funny. Make a sword blade, white guard, hand guard, crossbar, pan. Yes, you can actually use a sign, frying pan, all that sort of stuff to fight with. It's pretty funny. Chisel, we all know, kind of, here's the tough rod pattern. Scythe. Okay, so now we just go back to the scythe. The only problem is it resets itself when you go out. It's a pain in the bum, I know. Large blade, hammerhead. The hammer is actually really awesome. We will look at it. Okay. So you can use feathers, oak leaves and slime crystals to make fletching patterns. Let's order my inventory a little bit here. Sort key R. There we go. Yeah, as you can see the recipe here, it's a steel. To make a steel one, so you have to have all the same material. That's where it went wrong, I know. Okay. We will make a tough rod because we will need that. How much gold we got left? 30 odd. I'm just going to I'll chuck this stuff in here for now. I will come and get it again. Yeah, lava doesn't stack, but we can get over that. Okay. So you've got standard and tough. Okay. So this can be used for bows, all that sort of stuff. This can't. This is for hammers and all that sort of stuff. Yeah. Okay. Chisel we haven't done. The reason I cleared all this room is just so I can go through and go, yep, this one, this one, this one. Nope, we haven't done Scythe Head. Okay. It won't let you continue until you take the previous. If I take that out, it's going to have that one there. frying pan. I'll even show you something interesting when we get down to it. Like certain bits you can't actually see, there's not enough stone there. We've got to put more stone. See? It actually tells you, see, 8, so it takes 8 bars of metal to make that. I can make an arrowhead, but I cannot make the string or the fletchings pattern. Do you know why? See, I need feathers, oak leaves or slime crystals to make them. I need string, enchanted fabric or flame string to make that. So stone won't do it. And you don't make molds. Alright, let's start from the start, shall we? Yeah, the string and all that you don't make molds on because it's just string, you know what I mean? You don't need to pour metal. There's no real such thing as the metal strings or anything like that. Maybe eventually in the 1.7s or something like that there may become. But for now, don't really need it. It's getting dark again. Who cares? We're almost done. How much we got left? 20. Okay, cool. Should be plenty to finish these molds off. Alright, so we've got a chisel, board, scythe. See, with doing that, see? It was easy. Clean my pack out. Now we put these ones down here. The hammerhead. Maybe we'll sleep for the night, and in the morning I'll show you how to make some tools. Because I'll have to empty. Oh, this may be empty by the time we finish this. How are we going for metal in there? Ingots 8. That's cool. If it was 9, I could just pour it into a tub and make a block. But it's not, so we'll just sleep. And we'll make an ingot mold. Okay? I'll show you how to do that. Alright, we're going to need an ingot. There we go. An ingot. Okay. To make an ingot mold, it's simple. You just put an ingot there and pour. I don't think I've got an emerald. If I had an emerald, I could make an emerald mold. No. Don't know if I can use sapphire. I might be able to use sapphire. I know you use emerald, but I don't know if... No, you can't use sapphire. Has to be emerald. It's a shame, I know, but hey, we live. Eventually all my metals will be outside. They won't need to be in here, because I'll put them near the forge. I heard these things are great, these portal guns. For I hope you just... Oh yeah. Is there a way to turn it off? See, I don't know. I've never used portal guns. So we'll actually have to look at seeing how I can turn that portal off. But yeah, I don't even know what mod it is. But yeah, because I got told to use them. They're a great way to get back to your house real quick if you don't want to warp. Because as I said, they're a different type of warp. Definitely not railcraft, whaler. Okay. No idea, guys. Force belt, force belt, force belt. See, I have no idea what it's actually part of, these portal guns. Let me have a look. It is part of portal gun. Okay. That's pretty easy. But there's no portal gun here. Let's have a look at conflicting. Power suits. Because the conflicting should be in here, funny enough. I hope. Because I'm hoping it's actually another button. Because I saw through somebody else's YouTube channel you can actually get rid of the portals, but maybe just oh well. Weird. Okay, that's what we're going to do. Empty the gold out. Yeah, so we'll pour a few ingots. I have to cut all that down as well. Check my farm eventually. Because once we've got all the gold out, we can actually just put some iron in. I can start showing you how to make iron tools the fun way. Once you've got these tools, you don't really need to go back. That should be the last bar, yep. Okay. Sorry, that's just so easy to do now. Okay, iron, iron. I will show you something. We've got silver, tin, lead, tin, copper. We'll put all this sort of stuff in here. That's funny. Sorry, that's just so funny. Okay, so right click on this and start putting all the metals in. You can hold shift and just click them and they'll just go in. Some metals actually merge, so the copper won't merge with the tin, or the lead, but it should actually merge with tin to make bronze. Which eventually we can always increase the size of this as well, as I said before. Alright, let's deal with this while the metal's melting. Okay, as we recalled, I'll grab my gear out now. As we recall, not recalled, I went through the, so to speak, dungeon. Found bits and pieces, all that sort of stuff. It's where I got a lot of bits and pieces, like the painting downstairs and all that sort of stuff. Yeah, so we're going to make more torches and continue our look around in there. Okay, so we'll need to get more ore, but have a look at this. See, it's melted down. We've got bronze, tin, lead, copper, but since there was tin in there, we made bronze. Okay, since there's 9 in there, we can do this. We hit one of these and we pour it into a trough. 9 bars make a brick. Okay, always remember that. 9 make a brick. I'll keep the portal gun on me because I think it'll be interesting. A quick way to get out of dungeons and all that. Or just out of trouble. Brick of bronze. or block of bronze anyway. And see, there's no bronze in here. There's tin and all that, but so now we get there and go, copper. Now it'll stack a whole heap of copper in there. We will make the other table soon. After the copper's melted down, we'll use. Oh, that's the best thing about 1.6. See, we can click on these and swap between materials. See, isn't that cool? Molten lead and all that. I'll check my farm while that's doing that. Yeah, as you can see, I changed my farm around a little bit. I know a lot of this isn't even ready, but I want to change it around again, that's all. That's nice, isn't it? 24 barley. 50 odd seeds. Okay, we will put a food crate here. Okay, so they're blackberries. We will put blueberries next to them. Later I will build bigger farms. This is still just a little house farm sort of thing. I'm not going to put too much barley in, because as you saw, it grows really, really well. Harvest some tomatoes. I'll leave the tomatoes going on this path. Harvest grape. Okay, as you can see, belladonna. I really not fussed with belladonna, you know what I mean? Totally not fussed with those mandrake things. They're a pain in the bum. They scream and scare the hell out of you. Okay, let's go put this food in the crate. This is mainly just so I can be here, and anything that gets farmed from this area can go in here. So even the flowers, all that sort of stuff. Oh yeah, I don't know if I showed you these. Snowball plants. Yes, I can actually grow snowballs. I'm gonna put more food compared to like belladonna and all that around, because the food's more important. I will also, let's have a look. What can we use a tomato for here? Magical food, 3 hunger, health regeneration 3. So if you have a nature essence, which I have no idea where to get, you can make that. So maybe the nature essences are similar to these magical crops. I will put artichokes on the water because they don't hurt anything being there. Okay, so we've got blueberries, or yeah, blueberry. See what I mean though? You take all the belladonna out, and we can have more food crops going. Just so much easier. Okay, so we've got 3 bronze, so let's do this. Okay, we've got 52 or 51 ingots. So let's have 3 tubs going. Well, why not 4? Yeah, why not 5? Remember, each one's 9. So all you got to remember, each one of these is 9. And this will give us blocks of copper. See, we have 5 blocks of copper. Now if we have a look in here, we've got 6 ingots. But I've still got copper here. So we can always go, oh, no, I don't want to use that one yet. 3 bronze, but I've still got tin and copper, so we'll leave it in there. Lead, I've still got lead. Okay, this is what I wanted to show you. We've swapped to iron, see? Now, with the molds on the table, now we have our parts. Okay, so you've got the binding, which goes, see, you click on your pickaxe and goes here, your head. See, this can mine up to redstone, and the tool rod. See, handle modifier, gives you all the stats for bows, your draw speed's 2 seconds, arrow speed and all that sort of stuff. It has a reinforcement 1 on it, and have a look at this. Durability 324, effective durability, mining speed, redstone, and 3 modifiers. I'll go into the modifiers later, but as you can see, we now have a pick. But watch this. I put a torch to the right of it. Ta-da! We place the torch when you right click. It does it for bricks, whatever you put to the right of your pick will actually place. Yeah, so as you can see, it's less damage because it's made a different way, but we can live with that, can't we? No, you can't put a tool on the side and use a tool. We'll have to go underground again. I will use up my actual other pick, just because I'm sick of storing supplies. If I remember, there's actually coal still around here. And hallelujah, I was right. But yeah, to make an excavator and all that sort of stuff, we need the more advanced tool station, which is why we're actually going to be building iron blocks, and we'll be building some more grout and that. Yeah, you're forever needing grout. Well, not really. Once you're set up, you're pretty much fine. As you can see in the dungeon, this will be useful. You just right click and place your torches and that. Sorry, I was just having a look at the skeleton. He's got a hat on, that's all. As you know, I'm obsessed with hats. Hey, we got to collect something, don't we? Everybody has a hobby. Hey, nice hat. Arrow top hat. I have no idea if mobs can follow you through those things. We'll find out, won't we? Yeah, so I'm not really scared of mobs at the moment, so spoke too soon. Look what's heading my way. Okay, so we'll make some iron bricks. We'll need 4 of them, but we've got enough in there for 2 at the moment, so we will load more in. Oh, the higher your actual forge, the more metals you can put into it. It doubles the ores you put in, but the processed stuff doesn't double. But as you see, I put 26 in there. So I put all the rest of the... Okay, and with 26, I had 1 space left. So I can put 27 objects into my... which is pretty cool, into my foundry. See, 2 bars of iron. Got 2 big blocks of iron. I know, I keep calling them bars. Ah, molten Damascus steel. Interesting. As I said, you'll find that sometimes when you put extra stuff in there, it merges. So it looks like we've had a merger. That's another thing. You can find metal combinations, all that sort of stuff on the internet. A lot of people do. You should also be able to look it up in Tinkers. I'll have a look in a sec once I'm... Get rid of these creeps. Alright, they're never gonna stop, so we'll just head inside. Yeah, that's the problem. Monsters are nearby. Aren't they always? Oh, that's a cheeky idea. Make the monsters follow me over to the other side of the road. Alright. We'll leave this episode here, since now I've showed you how to make tools and all that sort of stuff. It's the same process for weapons and all that as well. And we'll kill these guys first. They really are annoying. Worst part is that, oh, we've actually got some osmium. I'd say the worst part is they don't actually drop anything. Oh, look at this, Damascus steel. So I'd say probably the iron and maybe lead or something like that's making Damascus steel. We will have a look, won't we? I think it's D. I think it's A. DA actually. Yeah, it looks like we can actually make titanium and everything, so that should be interesting. What is it? DAMAS, yeah. Thought it was DA. Alright, molten Damascus steel. The recipe, if it'll tell me, is bronze and iron. Okay, so we got bronze and iron. That's the thing, you gotta just type in what you're looking for and it'll tell you the recipes. Okay? Just for all those that are inquisitive. But I will call it quits there, and I will now start a new video to continue my day. So ciao.